Hi Gemini, Empress Justice here, and welcome to the new moon in Uttara Bhadrapada reading for the 19th of March 2026. This is for Margashirsha, Ardra and Purnavasu, but if you are a Western Gemini, you're also welcome here. Be sure to look for your sun, moon and rising, okay? Now, let's get into this because this is quite a straightforward reading here. So, for Nine of Action, which is the Nine of Wands, you've worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments, and hearth and home. Rest assured that all these treasures and you are being constantly protected by your angels. In return, Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment need your protection. I'm getting something very strong here. It's not bad. It's not negative at all, which is really, really good. But I'm getting something really strong about this. So we've got the Seven of Thought. You've been confused about a situation in your life, and now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. Whether the truth was revealed by your angels, disclosed by a friend, or discovered on your own, feels great to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for time alone if that's what you need. Seven of Thoughts, Seven of Swords. It's usually about secrets and treachery, as well as not isolation, but as well as solitude and finding things out on your own and investigating things and finding things out. So two things are happening here. The first is that you are protecting your happiness and protecting something that's really, really important to you. The second thing is that you are investigating something. I mean, some of you, not all of you, you might be investigating something that's quite dark or something that you were kind of afraid to look at before, but now you really want to look at it and you really want to pay attention to it. And it's not me telling you that you need to do that. That's what you want to do. There's a sort of truth-seeking nature to the gem now. Like, there are things that you want to find out. There are things that you want to discover. And it's like you're tired of everybody not telling the truth, and you're tired of the lies, and you're tired of the nonsense, and you just want to find out what's going on. And with this card right here of leadership, Archangel Gabriel, it feels like if nobody's going to tell you what the hell is going on, then you're going to find out and you're going to take the initiative. And there are people who are going to want to find out what's going on right along with you. So we've got Archangel Gabriel. It is time for you to assume your leadership position. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Gemini, you're not about to be told twice. You are determined to find out what the hell is going on, what's going on in this world. You're determined to find out what the hell is going on. But if I were you, I would look closer to home for the answers. Look closer to home. Do not try to branch out too much. Leave that to your sister sign to branch out. You need to remain in your community and like truth seek within your own community. That's where you're going to find your answers. It's not going to be in some far-flung place. Look to your community. If you want to seek the truth and you want to find out the truth about a particular situation in your life, whether that be legal, financial, or something to do with your life in general, look to your community in order to understand what's really going on. Okay, and it's not that they're not going to tell you that, it's not that they're going to tell you the truth necessarily, but it's like the saying goes, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. You've got to believe the body language, actions. You have to believe what people are not telling you. That is what you have to watch out for. What people are not telling you. What are they actually doing? What are they actually doing? Like, don't watch words, don't watch anything like that. Watch what they're actually doing, Gemini, because you're really good at that. You're good at looking at people's body language and understanding what's going on from there. All right. But I don't just see like, you know, serious and heavy stuff here. I see also some pretty good stuff here. I feel like whilst you're kind of looking for truth and searching for truth in terms of your life and what's going on in your community and what's going on like everywhere, I feel like whilst you're deeply invested in finding out the truth, when it comes to other people's perception of you, I think you've stopped caring. I think you don't give a damn anymore. If you gave a damn before, you don't now. You really don't give a shit. And I love that for you. It's like you're at this point, it feels like you've got way too much to do to have a damn to give about other people's opinions, because you know exactly what your purpose is, what you're supposed to be doing, what you're protecting. So as for anybody having their opinions on you, you don't care. They don't care. All you care about is what actually matters. Okay? Now, speaking of which, we've got the Eight of Wands here. So it seems like you found, some of you, if you haven't already found what you want to do, or like what your first love is, it seems like you reconnect with that. So it's not just about doom and gloom. It's also about protecting what and who you love, right? That's why the truth is important to you. You want to find out, because you've found something to hang on to. So you want to find out what could jeopardize that. What lies and what deceit could jeopardize this. That's what you want to find out. That's what you want to discover. Okay? And with this, again, you don't care about other people's opinions. This is why, like, some of you Geminis, or most of you Geminis, are going to be able to defend yourself so well, because you have joy on your side. You have the joy of understanding exactly what makes you tick. And also, joy leads to heroism. We all know that. And also, like, your lack of care about other people's opinions, it makes you very capable of defending yourself. Because all you care about right now is protecting joy. Protecting joy and protecting what preserves it. That's all you care about right now. It doesn't matter what other people think of you. It does not matter to you what other people think of you. Okay? So with this right here, it's like, again, you're not fighting to get people to see you for who you are. You're not fighting for that. Because you know who you are and you know what you're supposed to be doing. So you don't have a damn to give about other people's opinions. But with this, it's also that a situation has hit rock bottom, not for you, but it's like a situation that you've been observing has hit rock bottom. And that's exactly what's led you to kind of regroup and think to yourself, okay, it's time for me to understand the truth about what's going on here, because things have hit rock bottom for other people. And you can see that. And you're trying to see, like, what is going on here? Why is this happening? Why is this happening to people? And it's like you want to look around. And when it comes to you and your reputation, well, for some of you Geminis, you may find that you've been vindicated big time. For others of you Geminis, it might be the end of people seeing you as, the innocent one, or that, like, it might be the end of that. For others of you, it might even be both. It might be that you're vindicated at the precise time when people see where you might have been saber rattling. It might be happening at the same time. So it's an interesting time for you, because it's like, you don't have to pretend anymore, but at the same time, it's like, now now you understand so much more than you did before. And now that's where your priority is. It's not in what people think of you. It's not in your reputation. It's in what the truth is. Now you're prioritizing the truth, right? And with this, you are becoming, more objective now. You're becoming more objective. You're becoming less, there's less ego there. I mean, Geminis are not necessarily the most egotistical signs anyway. And I know what people are going to say. Oh, like, Gemini likes to seek attention. That's completely different from having an ego. Completely different. Just because Geminis like to have an ego, it doesn't mean they have an ego. Geminis are not egotistical like that. That's why they're able to get away with so much, is because their egos, in comparison to some other signs, it, like, when you really look at a Gemini's ego, it's not that fucking big. It really isn't that big. But it's like, yeah, it's like their egos are not that big. So it's just like, now, because that there's no ego in the way, it's like, yeah, I want to know what the hell is going on, but you're thinking about it logically. You're thinking about it in a diplomatic, objective way. And it's not even like cold objectivity. It's objectivity that has empathy and compassion. So you're truth seeking, you're prioritizing your joy, you're not prioritizing other people's opinions, and you are willing to help others, in a sense that you're willing to seek the truth in order to help other people now. So that's it. That was for Gems. That was for Margashirsha, Ardra, and Punavasu. It's also for the Western Geminis. And as for me, I am Empress Justice, and I will see you in the next reading. Peace and blessings. Bye bye, my darlings.